Good morning, Jannet. Good
Good
morning.
morning, Diana. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm so grateful for today. It's a beautiful day here. It's so sunny, it's hot. I'm
Oh, wow.
boiling here. Yeah. It's till 12 right now. We are a little bit
Oh,
late, but it's because of the time. The time
yeah.
changed. Sydney
Mm.
changed and Janet's time did not change, so we are still keeping it at 11 on her
Yeah.
time. So we had to
Mm.
just put it at 12 anyway. So we are so grateful that we are here. We are so grateful to God because He has
Yeah.
given us another chance, Janet, and we are here and we are working
Mm.
on our business as usual. It's a
Mm.
usual thing that we do, and it's a blessing to both of us.
Mm.
We are missing a lot of guys because some are traveling. It's holiday for the kids, and Hazel is not feeling well,
Mm.
so he has no voice to speak today. But it's because of the weather. So I'm just gonna thank you all. Today is day 73 of our 90 days of show up and shine from fear to freedom, and we are just thank you that you are always here for with us, always cheering us up and asking questions. We love the questions that you send to us. We
Mm.
love you being here with us and just keeping us going and listening to us. So whether you watch us right now or later on, for the replay, we are so happy. Anyways, we are always just happy. And if you are new to our page, we are busy working moms and digital business owners on a mission to inspire others, especially fellow parents, moms and dads, and who are really working so hard. Like we are in diaspora, we know how hard life can be here, and
Mm.
being alone and with no parents or anyone to help you, you juggle your life, you share with you and your partner, you just understand, you just work together and know who's going to be home to pick up the kids and the other one who's going to be working. So this is an opportunity that you are giving such parents who are really wanting and looking for something that they can do at home and be present for their kids so that they don't have to run up and down or do 3 jobs and 4 jobs or even
Mm.
work overnight without seeing their kids. So
Mm.
if you believe in building a business and an opportunity that is going to give you a life of fulfillment, this is where you're supposed to be. This is what
Mm.
we're going to talk about today. So today's topic is very close to us, and it is how we balance business and life.
Mm.
And because we just going to be real, because life itself is already full. It's a
Mm.
full-on life. You have a full-time job, or you have a part-time job, or you have 3 jobs, right?
Mm.
And but but we've discovered a way to grow our business without burning out for us. So,
Mm.
and we can't wait to share that with you. So before I dive in, I'm just gonna introduce myself. I'm Diana. I'm mom of 2 beautiful girls. I'm my wife, a healthcare worker also, and a proud digital business mentor based here in Sydney, originally from Kenya. So when I started this opportunity, I didn't think I could handle one thing, on one plate. So one more, that as in one more, like so many things in one. But I
Mm.
realized that this business just proved me wrong. It fits perfectly into my busy schedule. And at that time, when I started this opportunity, I did have 3 jobs, but I still
Mm.
had 2 hours to put in my business. I
Mm.
still had time to put in my business, and it worked perfectly for me at that time. But later on, I realized that this is my business now. I'm gonna put more time because this is my opportunity. This is my business that I want to build for myself.
Mm.
So I balanced my time. I dropped some of my shifts and I dropped some of my jobs. And I had only one so that I can now concentrate on my business. I still work, but now I have more time to create wealth and generational wealth for my family. So I'm just
Mm.
going to give Janet time to introduce herself.
Yeah.
Janet.
All right. Thank you, Diana, so much. We are really grateful. It's Happy Wednesday from us here in Australia. We are so grateful to God for another, brand new day that is given us to come and share about our amazing gift that He gave to us. Because He always say we cannot afford to keep it to ourselves, because it's transforming our lives and the lives of other people, busy working moms and dads globally. And that is why it's been a game changer in our life. That is why we believe it's a solution that someone has been praying or it could be someone's breakthrough that they've been praying for years, or probably 2025. So that is why we are always so happy to show up every day. We are really grateful. Day 73 today. We have less than 20 days for us to finish this challenge. We do not take it for granted. We just thank God so much for this far that He has brought us. So today we are missing Azo, we are missing Mwayi, but hopefully tomorrow they will be back. But we are here anyway. I'm just gonna quickly introduce myself and then go ahead and talk hard on today's topic about how we balance business, family, work, just everything in life. So for those who are watching us for the very first time, I'm just gonna quickly introduce myself. So my name is Jannet. I'm a wife. I'm a mom to two beautiful kids. I'm a nurse by profession based here in Western Australia. I'm also a digital global business owner or entrepreneur. I am also a mentor, and I would say, as I always say, when I started this business, I was a mom, like always on autopilot, like working all the time, long nursing shift, double shift, two jobs, and sometimes, like a school drop off and dinner, laundry, and just all the things that I had to do as a mom, as a wife, as a nurse, like I was, and all the time I felt like I was constantly, like giving all the time, and never catching up and feeling like so empty despite doing like all the things that I thought I was doing right. As usual, I loved, my family even now and my job as well. But deep down, like inside me, I knew like something had to change. I knew this is not the life I want to be doing, like in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year. At some point I had to think like I've done this for a couple of years and it's just the same thing, the same cycle all over and all over again. I was just so tired of being tired, just the same thing all over and all over again, and nothing was changing. I realized like I wanted more, no, than just, like surviving. I just realized I actually wanted to start living and thriving, to be there for my kids where they are still young, so that I can build, something lasting for them, so that I can build a legacy for them. I had to learn, because as Diana said, when I saw this opportunity, I was the same with a full plate, like everything, I had to learn how to balance everything, because everything was mine, like that is my job, my family, my business, and everything. And honestly, if I can say, this did not happen, like overnight, learning how to balance everything. I started, small habits. I learned to use, like a small pockets of time I already had. As Diana reminded us, like we use the time that we already have. All of us, we have 24 hours in a day. So like small pockets of time, like during my lunch break, when I go for my lunch break, or maybe when I go, like I'm waiting for my kids to pick them up in the parking, or before even bedtime when the house was quiet, just those small pockets of time that I could check on my business inquiry, I could attend to my business, those small pockets of time, I decided to use them intentionally, and they became like, once I started building, using those pockets of time consistently, they are the ones that with time, they have helped me to create big results over time. It's not about having more time. Diana told us it's about using already the time that you already have. And one of them, another thing that helped me to be able to balance work, business, and time and family was the shift. I had to shift and learn how to set boundaries as well. That is something that really helped me to balance everything. Before I used to feel guilty, like saying no, like to anyone, just to please everyone. But I then realized, like, if I don't protect the time I have myself, no one is going to help me, or to help me protect that time, And then I realized, like, once I decide it's family time, I am fully present for my family. Like, I'm there for my family the way I want too. And when I decide it's my business time, I show up really focused and really intentional. Like if I'm deciding like this is time I'm spending on my business, I have to stay there and do what I've what I want to do that specific time, I realized as well, like setting boundaries, they are not barriers. They are like the key to help you balance everything. And this way they have helped me to grow my business, a real business, whereby I am still a present mom, and the wife I want to be, and also to attend to my nursing job as well. So to everyone watching us today, busy working parent, if you ever felt like, doing everything like too much, like you've got a full plate and you can't add anything in your life, we are here to tell you like the balancing everything, it is really possible. You do not need more time in your life. You just need to use the time that you already have differently, and that is how like a change begins, using the real time that you have like in a different way, being very, very intentional. I'm going to hand over back to Diana.
Thank you so much, Jannet, for that topic of today. And it reminds me, like when you said about making removing all the distractions in your life, I realized, that's what I'm going to talk about. One of the biggest main shift that I made was I wanted to put my time, my productive time on the things that really matters. How I use my time was very important in me. So I was reading a book by I think KF or someone, I can't remember the name properly. And he says that so many of us, we always love and we like calling people and we chat about negative things. So negativity, you talk about people complaining about something. And the negativity that complaints, those complaints that you talk about, those are the times that you are wasting. Those calls that you make to your friends or people that don't really make a difference in your life, those are the people that you're supposed to put aside and put that time, productive time, that time that you use to complain about something, put that time in an opportunity that is going to give you something. You'll rather even read a book than call a friend to complain about something.
Yeah.
You'll rather read a book than you call someone to complain about something, because the moment you start complaining, you are reducing your potential each and every day. Every day you complain, you're losing your potential. So I used to spend hours, like most of us, we spend a lot of hours scrolling social media, just passing time. And we don't even feel it. We don't feel it. We can stay there for hours. For hours. I know. 1 hour, 3 hours. I remember I used to stay in TikTok for so many hours. Then I realized, what if I use that time? That time was very intentional. Why can't I use that time to grow something that could change my life later on in life? Change my life right now and even make it even better in the future. So I started replacing the wasted time of calling friends and complaining about work, talking about job, what happened at work. I stopped it. Completely. I don't do that anymore. I go to work, I work, and I come back home. I don't want to hear about complaints. I also put aside that time that I was wasting to just check on TikTok and go on lives on TikTok to watch other people make money. That's another thing. You are watching people making money. I started now using that time to post on my page, to advertise my business, to learn, to read books, to grow my business, and connecting with people who need this opportunity. And when things get overwhelming, I reminded myself why I started this opportunity. It may not be easy. When you change a routine, when you change something to something else, we always say it is so hard to change something that you're used to doing, and then you change it to something else that you're pushing yourself to do. Of course, it's going to be overwhelming. It is going to be tiring. But you have to remind yourself, why did you start this opportunity? Did you start this opportunity so that you can be watching TikTok? Did you start this opportunity so that you can be gossiping with friends? No, you started this opportunity because you wanted to change your life. You wanted to have a better life in the future. You wanted more time with your kids. You wanted your kids to have a fulfilling life later on because you don't want them to be like you. You don't want them to start working 3 jobs. I want them to see what is possible. My kids, I wanted my kids to know that it is possible to live a life of purpose, balance, and freedom. So, whoever who is watching us today, that time that you have, you go to TikTok and you're not making money. You are watching those people making money. You're going to TikTok, you're scrolling in Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat, just liking people's photos. You're wasting time. That is the time that you should be doing something constructive, something important in your life, something to change your life. So I just give you this one thing: change your life. Right now is the time to change what you have right now. Change the life that you have for the better of you, yourself, and for the better of your kids and your family, especially the young parents, by the way. You know, if you start right now, can you imagine what life you're going to have in the future? By 40, where will you be? So start young. If we have guys that listen to us every day and they're young, start young. So I'll give it back to Janet.
Wow. Thank you so much, Diana, for that. We are calling out on busy, like busy working moms and dads watching this. We always have, like talk to you because we know, like we feel you because that's where we are. We know like exactly how it feels to be, like working all the time. You're working, and then bills are coming. You still have your family to look after, and then sometimes you even feel like you are disadvantaged. Sometimes you kind of feel as if you don't have enough hours during the day, as if you're having 15 or 10 hours while other people are having 24 hours. But this is what I've learned. It's not about having more time in life. It's about, just like the way Diana has told us today, it's about using the time that you already have intentionally and really, really different, like and we always say, like every dream that we have, it has always to start with a small step. You remember that, and remember as well, we don't have to have everything figured out, as you always say, or waiting for the perfect moment for someday, as you always say. The best thing is just you need to know, you just need like to start this our business. We always say it was made for busy parents, for busy professionals, just like you and us, who parents who are like are feeling like they are tired of being tired, and they are made for more, and they have like their extraordinary dreams which they can make them a reality, while still providing for their families without trading their time for a paycheck. Imagine, like Diana was telling us, I've been inspired the way she was telling us, like instead of being on TikTok watching live or for hours and hours. We all know how we can be on social media without realizing, even for 3 hours, for 4 hours. Remember, when you're there, you're helping people make money, without, while you're putting your dream, on hold, while you are helping them build their dreams. That is what happens. You can sacrifice that time, and build your own dream. And because that's something, put that time into something that could change your life, for life, something that could make your future not to be the way it is today, to show our kids like they can create that life of balance and freedom and peace as well, and could create more memories with our families as well, as we always desire, and in this system and in our amazing business, we always say, like even the heavy things are done for us. We have the power of automation, already done, like for you. So that means you don't need even that much time. 1 hour, as Diana has reminded us, or even 2 hours, or even half an hour in a day. As long as you put on some time in your business, that is all is needed. As long as you're doing something every day, you're gonna get somewhere. So as we always say, take that small step, take that powerful step. Watch the free webinar, see how people just like you and me, they are building their own empire. That one decision, one step, one at a time, one day at a time. And if we can do this as busy working moms and dads, you can do it as well. And you've got everything that it takes for you to do this. You've got the time, you've got, you just have to take that first step. Have faith, resilience, as Diana has told us, sometimes it's not easy when you start something new, but you need to do it, for the sake of your family's future. Your family, like, is gonna thank you, like, later, for the action that you take today. We have only 3 months, less than 3 months for the year to finish. It's never too late to make this year count. The decision you make today can be a game changer for you in 2025. Definitely, if you say yes to the life of your dreams today. As we start the new year, definitely you're not going to be in the same spot that you were today. So today, we are encouraging you to take that brave decision. Come and check out this game changer, life-changing, opportunity in your life. You never know. It might be the prayer. It might be the breakthrough that you've been praying for the entire 2025. So we can't wait to see you on the inside. I'm just going to hand over back to Diana, maybe to wrap up today's section. Back to you, Diana, please.
Oh, thank you so much, Jannet. That was so powerful conversation of today. Jannet has touched base on most of the things at the end, because it's really important that we remember the little time that you have. It's not little, because she has said that, everybody has 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in this world has 24 hours. It's just you to know what are you doing with that 24 hours. So, and everyone who is watching us, remember this: you don't need to have a perfect schedule, endless free time. There's no free time. In fact, there's no free time. You need that. We all have 24 hours, and you have time. People say there's no time. There's time. So you just need to be willing to start on the faith, to keep showing up. We show up here every day. Can you imagine? We don't joke around with this. We don't joke around with Jannet. It's very important to us, and it's something that we said and we put our mind in: consistency and showing up for our business. That's how it is. No matter how it is, sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes we'll wake up and you don't feel like doing it, but we do it. So it's just what you want to do with the willingness, the willingness in your heart and the desire that you have. That's all that will keep you going. So your business can work around your life, not against it. So if you are curious, as Jannet has said, the first step is just watch the free webinar, like the way we say. You can go to our website. It's in our bios. You can ask us, you can send a message to us, and we can give you the details if you're not able to find our website. But I know they're there. We have our numbers too. If you want to text us, we are available. And we can show you how exactly it works. So you deserve the best, that life has to offer. And your family deserves to see you thrive. So we'll see you tomorrow, day 74. It's going to be another inspiring session as we talk about what this opportunity has done to our lives and what it can do to your life too. So until then, stay blessed and keep shining. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless. See you guys. Bye. Bye.